As you begin to settle in, listening to my voice, you might notice the gentle rhythm of your own breathing. It's easy, almost effortless, to follow that gentle flow in and out. And it's perfectly alright if your mind wanders for a moment. And you can simply notice it. And as soon as you do, you may wonder just how comfortable you can become in this space, here and now, relaxing and just listening. And some people discover that simply by focusing on the sound of a voice, the world around them starts to become distant, quiet, like the volume is slowly being turned down. And you might even become aware of some subtle sensations. The feel of the air against your skin, the way your shoulders relax a little more with each quiet moment. The comfort of letting your eyes close now, or perhaps whenever they're ready. And in a moment, imagine squeezing your eyes tightly shut, so tightly that the muscles become relaxed and the eyelids are so comfortable that even if you tried to open them, you might discover it's almost as though they would prefer to stay closed. And as you allow that feeling of comfort and heaviness to settle into your eyelids, you can let that same comfort drift downwards, like a warm wave, all the way from the top of your head down to the very tips of your toes. Noticing just how easy it is to simply let go. And as you listen, you can allow yourself to become curious. To become curious about how deeply you can relax. Curious about how those small changes in your body, your breath and your thoughts invite you into a new, comfortable focus where change happens so easily, sometimes all by itself. And as you settle in further, you might imagine being outside on a warm day, a gentle breeze caressing your skin, sunlight streaming down, the air fresh and carrying a quiet sense of calm with each inhale. And you might imagine yourself standing in a glade surrounded by tall, peaceful trees. With every gentle breath, the air seems to deepen your comfort, soaking into your arms, your chest and your legs. Relaxation growing, settling deeper with each exhale. And you might notice as you look around in your mind's eye, the subtle movements of leaves in the breeze, each one gently letting go, floating to the earth, settling with ease. And just as the leaves let go, your body, your thoughts, and perhaps even old habits can softly release, clearing space for something new. And there's a path winding softly through the grass, up a gentle rise. And every step, whether you take it in your mind or just imagine the sensation, it becomes easier, lighter, as though for every step a gentle relaxation travels upwards, traveling up from your feet, spreading through your legs, your hips, your back, until your whole body feels weighted just enough to hold you, supported and safe. And as you move along this path, aware of your breath, noticing the way your mind can focus inwards, you may realize now just how easy it is to allow yourself to slip even more deeply into this comfortable, natural state, where new insights can surface and positive change becomes possible. In this place, you're safe, comfortable, and open to discovering something important inside you. And as you find yourself even more relaxed, somewhere in your mind, you may begin to imagine an inviting table set for a peaceful meal. The table is filled not with excess, but with just enough, a perfectly balanced plate. And some part of you already knows what enough feels like. Maybe in the past there were times when a sense of comfort and satisfaction came from listening to your own body, noticing subtle cues, a gentle whisper that said, "That's just right." And maybe you can recall those moments now. Or perhaps you can simply imagine what it would be like if every meal became an experience of balance, nourishment, and enjoyment. Imagine easily recognizing those signals, a gentle fullness, a sense of ease, as though your body has its own wise compass, quietly guiding you towards the right amount, just for you. Your body holds a quiet wisdom, always communicating, gently suggesting what it needs to feel vibrant healthy and content. And if you listen, you can hear your own signals clearly, even now. And you may notice, even if you're not aware of it consciously, that you can draw a distinction between hunger and other feelings. When real hunger arises, it comes from the body, an invitation to nourish yourself in a gentle way. And as you take a moment to imagine your next meal, you can unconsciously begin to slow the experience down, savoring the sights, the sounds, and the aromas, each bite becoming a conscious, mindful choice. And sometimes the mind is tempted by old patterns, a habit of reaching for more than is needed, perhaps trying to fill something else entirely. And you can allow those old patterns to soften now, as they simply fade, much like mist dissipating in the morning sun. And when you notice yourself reaching for more, you may find you'd rather pause, checking in with yourself, feeling confident, knowing you always have choices. And you might imagine a gentle inner voice reminding you you're free to enjoy just the right amount for your body, leaving you comfortably satisfied. And with every meal it becomes easier, more natural to tune in, like the gardener who checks the soil before watering. You have the wisdom to notice when you truly need more, when what you really need is something different. Maybe rest, maybe a moment of stillness, or maybe simply kindness towards yourself. And with every breath, you reinforce that inner ability to pause, to listen, and to choose wisely. You eat just enough, you feel good, you feel in control. And you may find that after this session, you instinctively reach for smaller portions. And each time you do, you feel a gentle sense of pride, of comfort, even of joy. And you can allow that warm feeling, a feeling of self-care, awareness, and confidence to settle inside you, as though you're planting a seed. And each time you pay attention to your body's signal, that seed grows, becomes stronger, more vibrant. And the more you practice, the easier it gets, and the more natural it feels. Your choices become guided by a deep sense of respect for yourself. And every meal is a chance to care for your body in the way it deserves. And now, as we bring this session to an end, you begin to return to the present moment, bringing with you all the comfort, confidence, and subtle changes that have begun to take root within you today. Become aware of the surface beneath you, the sound in the room around you, and the rhythm of your own breathing. And as I count now from 1 to 5, you can allow yourself to become steadily more awake. 1. Feeling energy returning to your body. 2. Stretching gently if you wish. 3. Taking a deep, comfortable breath. 4. Becoming aware of your surroundings. And 5. Eyes open, wide awake, feeling refreshed and empowered, back in the room, and ready to continue your day with this positive energy. And from today, each time you sit down for a meal, you'll find it easier and more natural to pause and listen to your body's gentle guidance. You're free now to enjoy perfect portions, finding comfort and satisfaction in stopping when you've had enough. Each small act of self-respect grows stronger with practice, gently guiding your choices with ease and confidence. Thank you for allowing yourself this time for positive change and self-care. Remember, every step forwards, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goals, and continued practice of this session will make these new habits easier and more natural. Until next time, goodbye and good mental health.